Hey everybody, Beth Wietrkowski, Michael Saunders and Company. I hope everybody's doing good today. Here in Sarasota, we're actually kind of tasting our first bit of fall in that it's a little cooler this morning and a little bit of a crispness in the air, and I think we're going to get some rain later in the week and our temperatures should be lower. I think we're going to be in the upper 70s at some point next week if, things remain the same. So anyway, we're going to talk about new construction. Hi, Beverly. I'm working with a couple customers right now. One of them is doing high end and one of them is doing low end. And there's a few differences in there that I think people aren't terribly familiar with. For example, when you walk into a high end new construction, for example, if you're going to some of these more expensive neighborhoods in Lakewood Ranch, one of the things that you are looking at is the base price. Now, the base price for some of these homes might be $500,000, which for some people is very, very affordable. But the way that our higher end builders do it is your base price is for a very, very base product. Number one, that doesn't include your lot fee. Your lot fee can be $100,000 depending on what neighborhood you're moving into. In order for your house that you build to be on the same level as the other houses in your neighborhood, you may be putting $200,000 into that property in upgrades. That is how this is structured. And it is structured to do that because you're moving into a neighborhood that is roughly $800,000 to maybe $1.2 million. And this is how your higher end builders do this. Now, there's advantages and disadvantages. The disadvantage is obvious. If you are not familiar with how your high-end builder does this, you're going to have a whole lot of sticker shock when you see this because you may walk in the door, hi Jean, thinking that you can afford this, then to find out that everything you want is an extra cost because their base model is incredibly base, okay? So that's something to consider. And of course, their lot fees are higher and such. Now, we've also got a mid-range. Your mid-range new construction is going to have multiple models from which to choose, multiple lot prices from which to choose. Your lot price, hi Charles, your lot prices are going to range roughly from, $20,000 to 40, maybe 50. And the pricing difference is going to be location. So, for example, if you're going to be on the water, you're going to pay more, okay? If you're going to buy a larger house, you're going to be on a larger lot. So your lot fee is going to be a little bit higher. The way they do this is they will have certain lots already sized out and certain models will go on those lots based on size. And those lots are already pre-planned and spaced out in the community for the look they're trying to achieve within the community. Oftentimes what happens is if you have a community with multiple different styles, like maybe you've got condos, townhomes, and single family homes or something like that, your townhomes may be in one area, your villas in another, your single family homes in one other area, maybe your estate homes, which are the much larger homes, are going to be in another area, but they'll space all this stuff out. Hi, Carlos. So what'll happen then is your base price is again going to be a certain price. You're going to go into your design center, hi Mike, and you're going to spend a certain amount of money. Now, unlike our high end, when you go into this mid-range and you go into the design center to spend a certain amount of money, you're not going to be marking your house up by an outrageous deal. Most people run in the $50,000 to maybe $70,000 range, which then has them on par with the rest of the neighborhood. A lot of these homes in these neighborhoods, the base model already has details and elements in it that people will keep. Most people put the majority of their money into the kitchen and the floors. That's where you're going to put a lot of your money. Your architectural details like tray ceilings, archways, high door ceilings, if you want your door frames. Hey, Lori, happy belated birthday to your son. If you want a higher doorway than is normal, things like that. Oftentimes what you'll see too is they'll have a lanai push out. So maybe your lanai is a certain distance out, but you can pay extra to have it push out and have a larger space there. That's our mid-range. Then we have our lower range. Our lower range, I would probably consider $300,000 or below, maybe 250. These are going to be your companies which have one thing, and that's it. So you're going to go in and you're going to have, a handful of models, maybe 3, maybe 5, depending on if it's single-family homes, if it's villas or condos. Single-family homes, you're going to have more choices. They're going to have a set palette for your countertops, your tile, your carpeting, your cabinets, and things like that. And there's usually going to be 3 to 5 choices of what you can do in these homes. And that's what you get. So you don't go to a design center in this particular instance. You're not going to go out and pick one cabinet and one countertop, or maybe decide that you want to, if you're getting a townhome, you're going to put tile upstairs instead of carpet. That's not how this works. And that's how they keep their prices low. And that's how they keep them affordable for a lot of people. So you're going to walk into these newer construction properties, and it's going to be the lower end, like I said, 250 to 300, depending on if you're getting a villa, a townhome, or a house, and of course where you're located. And you're not going to have any choices. And everybody's going to have the same thing. The neighborhood is going to be fairly consistent. And that's basically how it's done. And these are things that you kind of need to know when you're looking at new construction. So like these lower end homes, when you walk into them, the price you see is the price you get. That's what it is. Hi, Frank. When you walk into your mid-range new construction and your high-end new construction homes, there's a lot of factors. And of course, the higher end the new construction neighborhood is, the more you have to pay attention to what you spend. Because let me tell you, it is super easy to walk into a neighborhood that maybe the norm is $800,000 and walk out of that design center spending $1 million, because everything is so pretty. It's easy to do. So it helps having a realtor like myself go with you and let you know, listen, this is a good price for this, or we've already sourced this out someplace else. And maybe what you want to do is go with what the builder gives you and then source this out at the end. It all depends, of course, on your timeline and how convenient you want things to be for yourself. So that is new construction in a nutshell. So you've got your low range, which basically means that you're getting everything you're getting. Hello, Miss Nancy. And everything you're getting is as is. There's not going to be a whole lot of changes. There's not going to be any architectural changes, design, color, nothing. Your mid-range, you're going to have more choices. Your design center choices are going to be fewer, but you are going to have choices in how you want your house finished out. High range, of course, is a completely different story. You're going to have a ton of choices, including structural. There are some high-end builders who will move walls for you. If you want to push out your kitchen wall, push out a bedroom wall, some of them will do that for you. But of course, it's high-end and you're going to pay for it. So in a nutshell, that is construction. So very, very basic. I'm happy to help you navigate this process because it's a lot of work involved. And of course, it's a long process. You're looking at roughly 6 months. For some of our builders, it's 12 months out. Hi, Joseph. So feel free, if you have any questions about new construction, throw it in the comments for me and I will be happy to answer them. If you have any questions whatsoever about real estate in general, throw it in the comments and I'll be happy to answer them. Hi, Tom. Hi, Joseph. Hey, Joey. And I'm happy to answer them. It's a beautiful day today. It's a little cloudy, but that doesn't mean we forget our sunscreen and we forget to drink lots of water. It is still Florida. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you on Wednesday, if not sooner. Bye now.